of the NHL. It is the 50th start of the season for Cam Talbot. A win will match the career high 21 victories he had with the Rangers last year. Talbot 7-3 in the month of March. At the other end, 22-year-old John Gibson has the best goals against of any rookie in the National Hockey League. Only Mike Condon has 4 rookie wins.
Audacity window tracking table.
Frederick Anderson, who was
one of the new on the NHL last season. So both goaltenders are brand new. 31-year-old Ryan Elliott is the starter. He's backed up by Ted Johnson. Cam Talbot got better as the season went on for the Oilers, but they need him to be good right off the hop early in the season this time around. Referees tonight are Brian Buckmara,
Ryan Kessler is back in the lineup after missing
the end of the year. This should not be it. Motivating.
Ryan Kessler is back in the lineup after missing a couple for personal reasons. He will be the guy in the face of Connor McDavid tonight. He's with Cogliano and Silverberg. Talbot plays it over to Fane. It gets by him. Cogliano on the intercept. Everly, of course, with Patrick Maroon, the former Anaheim Duck. McDavid with the puck now, moving in against Stoner. Gibson clears it away, kept in by Everly. Maroon takes a bump from Kessler as he sends it around the near board. Patrick Maroon on the pass to McDavid. Puck squirts free, hits the side of the net. Now it comes back to Reinhart at the point. He'll go across to Oshie, lets the shot go. Didn't make it through. The Anaheim Ducks are 3 points behind LA for top spot in the Pacific Division. LA in San Jose tonight. Nail Yakupov was the subject of media scrutiny today. Is on the ice with Draisaitl and Hall. Draisaitl from the corner, being watched by Hampus Lindholm. Draisaitl behind the net, centers it out in front. Hall's got it now. He'll give it to Yakupov. Yakupov to Glendening, snaps a shot that goes off the end boards, picked up by Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl being watched by Lindholm again. Hall's got it from the corner. He is checked, and Ricard Raquel trying to get free. Yakupov has an odd angle on that stick. Now he'll get it correct as the puck comes down into Oiler territory.
I'm confused.
Hall moving in with Yakupov. Yakupov snaps the shot, and Gibson makes the save. He'll hang on.
Yeah, that's the hold it to right end there.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. They're brought to you by Ford, official automotive partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Against this team, you've got to have discipline. Discipline in the details of the game and how you're supposed to play the game, but also discipline to stay out of the box and maintain the point production. By point, we mean the defensemen. 106 points from their defensemen this year with the Anaheim Ducks. They're a team that likes to bring that back-end rush.
Cam Fowler goes cross ice, intended for Getzlaf, who's up there with Brandon Peary and Chris Stewart. Chris Stewart missing 20 games with a broken jaw. He is wearing the full face shield. Korpikoski, Kassian, and Letestu are up front for the Oilers. Beckler and Fane back on the blue line. Shea Theodore finds Brandon Peary. Peary goes cross ice to Getzlaf. It goes off his skate. Racing after it is Stewart. He comes together with Sekera. Fane around the boards, just out of the reach. Kassian does eventually catch up to it at the end of his shift. Adam Cracknell is out there with Lander and Hendricks. Lander back in the lineup after not dressing the last two. Adam Cracknell getting an opportunity in the absence of Iro Pakarinen. Osterlund goes right up the middle for Cracknell. He'll play it off the boards. Gibson will slow it down there for Stoner around the board. Sami Botman is on the blue line for the Ducks. He has missed 8 games with a head injury. Right out in front it comes, and there he is making a defensive play on Matt Hendricks. Kept in by Reinhart. Hendricks behind the net. Knocked down by Clayton Stoner. Thompson sends it around the boards. Hall will play it back for Osterley behind the net. Just one shot so far. And it's been taken by the Oilers with Nail Yakupov. Hey, Connor McDavid. Oshie in the corner gets carried by Perry. Cogliano centering pass. Draisaitl back defensively. Puck comes right out in front as the Oilers trying to get out from behind their own net. Draisaitl goes cross ice. Oshie tip pass to Yakupov. He'll play it to the middle, but it is picked off there by Hampus Lindholm. Now to Raquel. He'll push it across. Perry out in front. Trying to find Jamie McGinn. Draisaitl back the other way. Draisaitl checked by Manson. Lindholm picks it up. Right up the middle for Raquel. Here comes Perry. Perry winds, scores. Right up the middle for Raquel. Lindholm picks it up. Right up the middle for Raquel. Here comes Perry. Perry winds, scores. Now to Raquel. He'll push it across. Perry out in front. Trying to find Jamie McGinn. Draisaitl back the other way. Draisaitl checked by Manson. Lindholm picks it up. Right up the middle for Raquel. Here comes Perry. Perry winds, scores.
Perfectly beautiful goals.
Raquel getting.
That's just high-level talent right there. Cam Talbot's got the angle. He's a real.
Came into the game tied. J-10 point level talent. Everly with Maroon. Lets the shot go. It was blocked by Fowler. Picked up by Maroon. Everly to Maroon. Maroon plays it down low for McDavid. Connor McDavid works it back to the point. Nurse ends up on the stick of Maroon. He was checked by Kessler. Ryan Kessler drops it back. McDavid intercepts it. McDavid back up top for Nurse. Nurse throws it through traffic. The puck sits there. McDavid dishes off. Sekera knocked down by Cogliano. He'll give it to Jacob Silverberg. Works his way in by Nurse. Nurse fights him hard into the boards. Andrew Cogliano playing in his 697th straight game. Getzlaf waits for it on the near side. He will give it to Brandon Peary. Peary back to Getzlaf, the captain of the Ducks, against Darnell Nurse. Stewart couldn't do anything with it. The Oilers able to get it down the ice. They will quickly get a change in. 14:30 left to go here in the first period. Each team has one shot. The Ducks have one goal. Letestu plays it off the boards. Racing after it is Cassian against Lindholm. Letestu in there to dig along with Josh Manson.
Let's go, no whistle.
No whistle. You hear the referee say play on. And eventually it will come to Getzlaf.
Heads up, boys. Heads up.
He'll flip it high for Chris Stewart. Stewart cut off there by Reinhardt. He'll get the puck to Cassian. Now to Korpikoski. Checked immediately there by Sean Horkoff. Sean Horkoff along with Andrew Cogliano. As we're talking about memories in this building, two former Oilers here playing for the last time.
Andrew Cogliano, as you mentioned, hasn't missed a game since he started with the Oilers.
Horkoff is checked by Cracknell, knocks him down. Cracknell, nice pass over to Sekera. His shot is blocked by Thompson. Another shot right out in front. A great chance there for Adam Cracknell. Cracknell behind the net for Hendricks. Penalty coming up to the Ducks. Anton Lander back to the point for Fane. Hall is over the boards. Here is Sekera. Sekera down low, right out in front. It comes snapping a shot as Cracknell and coming across. Snapping a shot as Cracknell and coming across to make the save was John Gibson. Corey Perry has the game's first goal. It's Rogers Oilers hockey right here on Sportsnet. And the Oilers will get the first power play of this game. The topic du jour, Drew, I want you to weigh in on that, is Neil Yakubov requesting a trade. What do you think?
I was as shocked as when I heard Barry Bonds was on steroids. I mean, come on. I mean, this should not be surprising to anybody. I don't think it's that big of a deal because the players are happy. Yakubov is agent unhappy, and like Tom McCullough said, there's two sides to that bench. So Neil Yakubov needs a fresh start somewhere else, but he has to make sure he ups his worth to other teams by playing hard these last number of games.
Jordan Eberle. 2 minutes for Ruffin. Back to Osterley.
54% vertical score.
Gives it to Eberle.
2 minutes for Ruffin.
Back to Osterley at the point.
6 minutes. 54.
Jordan Eberle.
The next penalty
Backs with Osterley. To the middle it goes. Here is Eberle. Fires a shot. Hall providing the screen. Gibson makes the save. This is the #1 penalty-killing team in the league. The Anaheim Ducks special teams are #1 in both departments. Oilers 1 for 4 in that game against Los Angeles. Osterley at the point. Up against Ryan Kessler. Eberle gets it back. And David now down low out in front for Draisaitl. Gets by him. Osterley's shot gets sent into the corner by Silverberg. Hall moves out in front. Jams one that's stopped by Gibson. Now, this puck is sent down the ice by Jakob Silverberg.
Good chances against, as you mentioned, the number one penalty kill in the National Hockey League. He's credit assistant coach Trent Yanni for how good the Ducks are when they're a man down.
86.6% efficiency coming into this one. Sekera will chip it in. The Oilers have scored 3 power play goals in the season series so far. This is their 13th chance with a man advantage. Letestu hammers a shot that is blocked by Clayton Stoner. And then finished off by Sami Vatanen. 40 seconds left to go in the penalty to Garvin. Oilers with 4 shots, the Ducks with just 1. Yakupov stopped. Moving in with Yakupov. Yakupov snaps the shot, and Gibson makes the save. He'll hang on.
Yeah, that's the hold at the right end there.
Let's take a look at the keys of the game. They're brought to you by Ford, official automotive partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Against this team, you've got to have discipline. Discipline in the details of the game and how you're supposed to play the game, but also discipline to stay out of the box and maintain the point production. By point, we mean the defensemen. 106 points from their defensemen this year, the Anaheim Ducks. They're a team that likes to bring that back-end rush.
Cam Fowler goes cross ice, intended for Getzlaf, who's out there with Brandon Perry and Chris Stewart. Chris Stewart missing 20 games with a broken jaw.
Slider at 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 13 minutes. 14 minutes 30. Not 14 minutes. 14.
Not showing your teammates that you're defeated.
0% vertically scroll.
Oilers under pressure now as Thompson on the steal. Korpikoski couldn't get it away from him. Thompson, the end of the shift, will play it back to Hampus Lindholm. He will give it to Manson, get it back again. Getzlaf with a pass to Perry, doesn't work. Clendening goes right up the middle. Unable to get going was Hendricks. 2 shots for the Oilers on that power play. They are 0 for 1.
So earlier on the power play, the first power play unit comes out, they get a couple of dynamite chances. Right away, they're thinking, get the puck to the net. Aggressive to the net. Taylor Hall just misses. The puck comes underneath and then down low again. Aggressive to the net by Taylor Hall. Smart play. Bank it off the pads and then walk out and try to pick up your own rebound.
John Gibson has had good success in the Pacific Division. He is 9-2 so far. Face-off win for Lander. Cracknell gets it back to Reinhardt, trying to sift that puck through, and he couldn't get it. To go by Garvin. Perry with it now. Perry holds onto it. Perry still has it. Feeds it up to Fowler. His shot stopped by Talbot. Corey Perry may have those goal legs we've heard about. Yeah, he got the only goal so far.
And again, the defense, we talked about before, key to the game for the Anaheim Ducks, points from the points. Cam Fowler walks in, and that's what will happen, is that the Ducks are so good down low, draw defenders down low, and everybody, of course, gets down below the top of the face-off circle. Cam Fowler reads it, take the space available, but Cam Talbot, nice stuff.
And the rich get richer with the coming back of Sami Vatanen, who's got 37 points on the season. Brunton in goals against. They give up just 2.34 per game. Seen him again. Played it back. Yakupov picks it off. Starts away with Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl across the blue line. He will stop. Out in front for Hall.
Russell.
Hall. Sekera walks in. His shot stopped by Gibson. Andre Sekera allowed to move right in and get that shot away. Ricard Raquel. Nice move around Hall. McKell stopped by Talbot. He will cover and get the whistle.
The place rip it right here.
Win it. But the Oilers 59% success. But the Oilers have possession. Nurse sends it around the boards. Gibson will stop it up behind the net. Play it himself. Picked off there by Everly, who gets knocked down by Fowler. Or not knocked down by Stoner, I should say, as Vatanen plays it to Silverberg. Pass for Silverberg off the stick of the captain doesn't work. And that'll go back down into Anaheim territory.
Todd McClellan talking today when asked about the Neil Yakupov situation. He said, you know what, I really don't have a comment on that. He talked a little bit about, did he really say it? And in the translation, the other thing he mentioned was, it's not about the individual. It's about the team, and it always will be about the team for as long as he's there. Behind the bench of the Oilers, you have to make sure that the team comes first.
No shot is stopped by.
Doesn't have a comment when asked about the.
And that'll Pass for Silverberg off the stick of the captain doesn't work. And that'll go back down into Anaheim territory.
Todd McCullough talking today when asked about the Nail Yakupov situation. He said, you know what, I really don't have a comment on that. He talked a little bit about, did he really say it? And in the translation, the other thing he mentioned was, it's not about the individual. It's about the team. And it always will be about the team for as long as he's there. Behind the bench with the others.
Tagliano.
To look at Bruce Boudreau, I know, of course, Barry Trotz is a runaway favorite because his Capitals have done so well, but the guy that used to be behind the Capitals bench, Bruce Boudreau, has done a really good job this year. He and his entire coaching staff of Paul McLean, the great Trent Yawney, and Rich Preston, they took a team that was not even close to being in the playoffs, and now are struggling to try to get to the top of the division. Amazing.
They were 1-7-2 in the month of October. 4 since Silverberg. Talbot steers that away. Nothing picks it up on the far side. Outlet pass for McDavid just out of his reach. Reinhart will play it back to Osterley. Osterley across to Reinhart. Maroon moving in against Hampus Lindholm. Gets the puck to McDavid. McDavid watched by Kessler. They tie up in behind the net. The puck does come free, and it's picked up by Manson. Under 9 minutes left to go in the first period. Ryan Carbon got there ahead of Andrei Sekera, but Kassian comes back and starts the Oilers back the other way. Nice move to get around Horkoff. Now to Letestu. Letestu back to Kassian, and a great save by John Gibson.
Nice play there by Kassian and Letestu.
Zach Kassian playing in his 33rd game. Glendening around the boards. Brandon Curry waiting for it there. He'll feed it to Stewart. Stewart gets bumped into by Cracknell. Glendening. Just outside the Oilers bench. The Oilers want to get a change and will. Gets left, drifts back into his own zone. It was almost deja vu all over again with Cracknell trying to imitate Connor McDavid and what he did against Vinny Lecavalier on Saturday.
Quick stick.
7:40 to go here in the period. Darnell Nurse wrapped in there by Anton Lander, stopped by Gibson, and the rookie Drew handles the puck pretty well.
Very well. Gets out for a big man, gets out there quick and moves it efficiently.
Big rebound given up there, though, but Raquel sends it down the ice. Draisaitl, excellent in the face-off circle in that game against Los Angeles. Won 13 of the 17 draws he took. Hall, checked by Vatanen. Pass to Yakupov. Yakupov goes cross-ice, trying to find Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl back to Hall, and that was broken up before it could get through by Vatanen. Raquel. Across the line, takes a hit from Fane. Talbot plays it himself, and he gets it to Hall. Hall to Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl with Nail Yakupov. With Chris Russell. Stoner. Russell. Draisaitl hit as well by Botman. Comes around to the near side, and it gets by Reinhart. The race is on. Speedy Cogliano was there, but Reinhart got a stick on it. Lindholm brings it in. A wrist shot that goes off. Osterley follows up on the rebound. Opportunity in front for Silverberg. The puck is still loose. Snow Angel time for Talbot. It's still alive. Opportunity for Silverberg is blocked. They don't ask you how, Drew. They just ask you how many.
That's a heck of a block by Jordan Everly. Wow, that was going in the net.
Marcus Lindholm pushes it ahead for Manson. He wants to get it out. It hits the linesman. Comes back to Lindholm. This is Cogliano. Cogliano. Pass intercepted by Patrick Maroon. Outlet pass just out of the reach of Connor McDavid. And icing against the Oilers.
That's a long time without a whistle. We had a couple of things happening during that time. First off, Zach Kassian, nice move in the neutral zone right there. Kick it to the outside, drive the net, shot while the man is driving. Shot pass, I should say. Mark Letestu, terrific save. And there's Jordan Everly. He's struggling. Puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jacob Silverberg. Extra effort by number 14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping them out either.
Oilers 7th in the league in block shots coming in. Everly tips that puck out to center. Fires right back in by Shea Theodore. Here's Everly. End of the shift, dumps that puck down into Duck territory. Theodore given a bump by Letestu. Peary with Stewart and Getzlaf. Fane takes the hit as he gets the puck to Cassian right up the middle. Picked up by Korbakoski. Outlet pass for Letestu was broken up by Fowler. Getzlaf back into his own zone. The Anaheim Ducks, 12th time they have qualified for the playoffs. They are the 3-time defending Pacific Division champions. Garvin is stopped, carries on, goes cross ice looking for Stoner. That pass too hard to handle. 8 shots for the Oilers, 7 for the Ducks. Osterley, nice pass to Lander. Anton Lander centers, and it comes right to Gibson. No rebound for Matt Hendricks. It's Rogers Oilers hockey from Rexall Place, and it's right here on Sportscast
tonight, but they were once on the same team, and in fact the same show between two Zambonis.
Have you ever accidentally misspelled your name while signing an autograph for a kid and wrote moron?
Credit, because he got Maroon to play patty cake as well during that segment.
That's very good.
That's awesome. Very well done.
Sean Horkoff against Connor McDavid. Horkoff wins the draw. That's very good.
That's awesome. Very well done.
Sean Horkoff against Connor McDavid. Horkoff wins the draw. 4:40 left to go in the period. Connor McDavid and icing against the Oilers.
That's a long time without a whistle. We had a couple of things happening during that time. First off, Zach Cassian, nice move in the neutral zone right there. Kick it to the outside, drive the net, shot while the man is driving. Shot pass, I should say, Mark Letestu, terrific save. And here's Jordan Everly. He's struggling, puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jackson Silverberg. What an extra effort by number 14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping him out either.
Oilers 7th in the first.
And Jordan terrific save, and there's Jordan Everly. Struggling, puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jackson Silverberg. Extra effort by number 14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping him out either.
Oilers 7th in the league in block shots coming in.
Up a man time without a whistle where a couple of things happen.
23 minutes.
No, pushes it ahead for Manson. He wants to get it out. It hits the linesman. Comes back to Lindholm. This is Cogliano. Pass intercepted by Patrick Maroon. Outlet pass just out of the reach of Connor McDavid. And icing against the Oilers.
That's a long time without a whistle where a couple of things happening during that time. First off, Zach Cassian, nice move in the neutral zone right there. Kick it to the outside, drive the net, shot while the man is driving. Shot pass, I should say, Mark Letestu, terrific save. And there's Jordan Everly. He's struggling, puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jacob Silverberg. Extra effort by number 14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping him out either.
Oilers
gets freed. That's a terrific save. And there's Jordan Everly. He's struggling, puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jacob Silverberg.
59 seconds of 1 hour, 45
Extra
minutes,
effort by
24
number
seconds.
14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping him out either.
Oilers 7th in the league in block shots coming in.
While the man is driving, neutral zone right there. Kick it to the outside, drive the net, shot while the man is driving.
24 seconds.
Shot pass, I should say, Mark Letestu, terrific save. And there's Jordan Everly. He's struggling, puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jacob Silverberg. Extra effort by number 14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping him out either.
Oilers 7th in the league in block.
First off, Zach Cassian, nice move in the neutral zone right there. Kick it to the outside, drive the net, shot while the man is driving. Shot pass, I should say, Mark Letestu, terrific save. And there's Jordan Everly. He's struggling, puck gets freed, and Jordan Everly gets right in the shooting lane on Jacob Silverberg. Extra effort by number 14. A good goal scorer, not bad at keeping him out either.
Oilers 7th in the league in block shots coming in. Everly chips that puck out to center. Fires right back in by Shea Theodore. Here's Everett. End of the shift. Dumps that puck down into Duck territory. Theodore given a bump by Letestu. Peary with Stewart and Getzlaf. Fane takes the hit as he gets the puck to Kassian right up the middle. Picked up by Korbakoski. Outlet pass for Letestu was broken up by Fowler. Getzlaf back into his own zone. That's a deep.
26 minutes. 26 minutes. 30. 26 minutes. 25 minutes. 25 minutes.
Give Kessler
26. 25 minutes. 26.
Off the boards down the 4:40 left to go in the period.
0% vertically scroll.
Off the boards down the ice. That will chase Osterley back into his own zone, and that's going to be another racing call.
You know your business. We know how to protect it. Inside Insurance, specializing in the oil and gas and construction industries. InsideInsurance.ca.
Patrick Maroon's numbers with Anaheim and now with the Edmonton Oilers this season. A lot has been made about Patrick Maroon playing with Connor McDavid, but Todd McClellan talked about his leadership ability and the fact of how good of a teammate he is. And when you talk to the guys, they agree.
Great spin move there.
Going,
and then he gets hit hard into the net by Ryan Kessler. And that took the net off the mooring.
Jordan Everly having a look at the referee going, I didn't have the puck when he hit me. But I like the aggressiveness of taking the puck to the net when you have the opportunity. Jordan Everly makes a terrific little spin move, and now he's going to drive. The puck is gone. It's behind the net. And then Ryan Kessler hits him. That's what the conversation, or at least the comment from Jordan Everly was at one of the officials. Aggressive nature in taking the puck to the net, and the aggressive nature of Ryan Kessler is always on display.
Everly and Hall tied for the team lead in goals.
Aggressive nature in taking the puck to the net, and the aggressive nature of Ryan Kessler is always on display.
Everly and Hall tied for the team lead in goals. Each guy has 25. And Jordan Everly's on a 3-game goal streak coming into this one. Yakupov, Draisaitl, and Hall are out there with Nurse and Clendening. Horkoff wins another draw. 5. And Jordan Everly's on a 3-game goal streak coming into this one. Yakupov, Draisaitl, and Hall are out there with Nurse and Clendening. That's the ball game.
Down in heights.
And he
Hall
doesn't get through. It sits there for Gibson, and he will cover.
Taylor Hall, he hurt his hand on this shot, or at least a finger on the hand. He was able to knock the puck down, then he shot it, and then he got slashed right there as he's going in. Hampus Lindholm is looking to take a whack at a guy, and he hits Taylor Hall on the fingers, and Taylor Hall had to go back to the bench for a second. That stung.
Hall remains 5th in the league in shots, comes in with 274. Face-off win by Draisaitl. Yakupov tried to get a shot away, but was blocked. Horkoff checked by Fane, who sends the duck back into their own zone. Fowler around the boards for Theodore, gets by him. Hall gets by Raquel and gets the puck. All the way back up top it comes. Fane will give it to Sekera. Sekera, slap pass. And that got by Hall as he was tied up in front. Yakupov feeds it down low for Hall. Hall gets tripped up by Sean Horkoff. Play continues. Draisaitl checked by Horkoff. Puck is alive. Sekera down below the red line. Pushed away by Raquel as the Ducks want to get a change. 3:20 left to go here in the first period. Korbakoski, Kassian, and Letestu up there now as Gibson around the boards he goes. Stewart across the line. Chris Stewart. A backhand handled by Talbot. Getzlaf in the corner now. Getzlaf down low for Stewart. He's got Peary with him. Brandon Peary with the puck now. A sharp angle shot goes off of Reinhardt, and that one ends up in the 6th row. Taylor Hall. You be the referee.
Wants to send you to the wants to send you to the 2016 NHL entry draft in Buffalo. Submit a 15-second video on social media showing how you would sweat to get to the draft. Visit Oilers' social media channels and use hashtag SweatBetter for details.
Lander against Kessler, right off the draw. Getzlaf.
SweatBetter for details.
Lander against Kessler, right off the draw. Getzlaf. Drops it back for Peary. Now, Kessler, after winning that draw, will go to the bench, and Chris Stewart hops over the boards. Vatanen reaching for it. It is Cracknell who sends it in. Gibson stops it. For Cam Fowler, he'll give it to Sammy Vatanen. Play it off the boards for Chris Stewart. Stewart for Peary. Brandon Peary knocked down by Lander. Cracknell with the puck now. Cracknell to the corner. Fowler plays it off the boards. The owner's able to keep it in, and it's Adam Cracknell. He is checked by Peary. Peary goes cross ice for Getzlaf. Here's Ryan Getzlaf. Shot was blocked by Reinhardt. Lander with it now. Lander to Nurse. Nurse flips it in. Everybody's going to change. Under 2 minutes left to go. Lindholm. The glass. It comes to Kessler. He'll get it to Silverberg. To Cogliano. Cogliano across the middle. Cogliano down low for Silverberg. He is checked by Fane. Cogliano plays it around the boards. And it gets by Hampus Lindholm, chasing back into his own zone. 10 shots for the Oilers, 8 for the Ducks. Silverberg, drop pass, Kessler. Kessler out in front for Cogliano, who's tied up there by Patrick Maroon as he drove to the front of the net. Kessler again. Stopped by Reinhardt. Trying to dig it free is Patrick Maroon, but it is McGinn who gets it to Theodore. Theodore, a wrist shot tipped by McGinn. Stopped by Talbot.
This line, as John and Billy talked about with David Amber in the studio before the game, with Jamie McGinn on this line, it changes everything. Jamie's a big body, and he knows how to go to the net, and he's worked on his hands. He always is able to get to the net and he get his stick down. He's got a heavy stick because he's a big, strong guy, and there are the numbers with Raquel and Jamie McGinn. 21 goals this season. His previous high was 19. He played for Todd McCullough, Jay Woodcroft, and Jimmy Johnson.
Tipped by Patrick Maroon. Stopped by Talbot.
This line, as John and Billy talked about with David Amber in the studio before the game, with Jamie McGinn on this line, it changes everything. Jamie's a big body, and he knows how to go to the net, and he's worked on his hands. He always is able to get to the net and he get his stick down. He's got a heavy stick because he's a big, strong guy, and there are the numbers with Raquel and Jamie McGinn. 21 goals in his hands. He always is able to get to the net and he get his stick down. He's got a heavy stick because he's a big, strong guy, and there are the numbers with Raquel and Jamie McGinn. 21 goals this season. His previous high was a strong guy, and there are the numbers with Raquel and Jamie go to the net, and he's worked on his hands. He always is able to get to the net and he get his stick down. He's got a heavy stick because he's a big, strong guy, and there are the numbers with Raquel and Jamie McGinn. 21 goals this season. His previous high was 19. Get to the net and he get his stick down. He's got a heavy stick because he's a big, strong guy, and there are the numbers with Raquel and Jamie McGinn. 21 goals this season. His previous high was 19. He played for Todd McCullough, Jay Woodcroft, and Jimmy Johnson in San Jose, and they loved him as a hockey player.
Less than a minute to go in the first period. Raquel, McGinn, and Perry stay out there. Fowler's going to bring it in with a pass to McGinn. McGinn throws it towards the net. That goes wide. Perry on the far side. Down low, Oshie takes a hit from Ricard Raquel. Hall to Yakupov. Back to Hall. Hall going wide. Draisaitl could not get a good shot away. And the Ducks clear it down the ice. Sekera to Nurse. 10 seconds on the clock. Nurse
Puck to the line, it's over and back, and there's an offside against Calgary.
Anaheim Ducks for 32 minutes.
Here for the Edmonton Oilers is a much better defensive play. You mentioned the Calgary Flames problem, 30th in the league last year, but the Edmonton Oilers were 27th, and this is a team that needs to be a much better defensive team. And Jim, I think Billy Talbot in goal for the Oilers has got to be a guy who gets off to a great start. It was not a good October start. And it enters over top. And Brower couldn't hold for the Oilers. Problems, 30th in the year last year. Jamie's a big body. This is a team that knows how to go to net. Better defensive team. And Jim, I think Cam Talbot in goal for the Oilers has got to be a guy who gets off to a great start. It was not a good October, November for him last year, and he's going to have to be much more solid in the Oilers. By the end of November, these teams were 13th and 14th in the Western Conference. That can't happen again. They love that. And he knows as
Theodore, a wrist shot tipped by McDavid, stopped by Talbot.
This time, as John and Billy talked about with David Amber in his video before the game, with Jamie, his
that goes hit from a card to Hall, down the ice. Mark Whitler.
And the period comes to an end. So a great start.
Comes to an end. David Evans another 30-goal season.
Fans, the Edmonton Oilers.
Not in goals, but at least in play. As they trail by one after one, joined by Louis DeBrusque and Mark Spector. And Louis, for all the times I've watched Connor McDavid on TV when he was on Sportsnet in the CHL, I could see that just almost conscious and quite see it. Out for the buzzer.
professional all that. On the Kessler every single year he plays from Jamie McGinn and Ricard Raquel on a beautiful play. Oilers outshoot the Ducks 10-9. Pretty even period except for that goal.
Ryan Kessler, the number one face-off man in the league, won one of the 6 draws he took. The rookie Connor McDavid
NHL game.
Andre Sekera has the puck right now, played over 9 minutes in that first period. Maroon sends it in. Theodore and Fowler on the blue line. Lets the shot go.
From 2 feet away. If he just follows through there, he probably doesn't get the call. But talking about Connor McDavid knocks the feet up with Giordano. So what a chance here early on for the Calgary Flames to ignite their offense with an early power play. Power play last season was ranked 22nd in the league. Johnny Gaudreau is out on it. Troy Brouwer is a new addition to the power play. Sean Monahan on his 22nd birthday today is the centerman, Dougie Hamilton, and Giordano, 2 defensemen back at the blue line and switch sides. Johnny Gaudreau, power play last season was ranked 22nd in the league. Johnny Gaudreau is out on it. Troy Brouwer is a new addition to the power play. Sean Monahan on his 22nd birthday is the centerman, Dougie Hamilton, and Giordano, 2 defensemen back at the blue line and switch sides.
He wasn't having the
McDavid with the shot go, and Gibson makes the first save.
We talked about Connor McDavid earlier about playoff teams. He wasn't having the production that he would hope. In the last 6 games versus playoff teams, last 4, 4 games versus playoff teams, I should say, he's had 6 points. Unbelievable that this kid, again, continues to evolve as a player this short into his NHL career.
42 games now, not quite.
David
Gibson make off the pipeline, and that's what he's rough. He'll give it to Kessler is right beside him. Kessler with the puck now. Given a bump there by Maroon as he gets the puck to Shea Theodore. Theodore dishes off to Cogliano. Cogliano's shot goes wide. Maroon picks it up on the far side. He'll play it to the middle. McDavid moving in against Fowler. McDavid with a button hook. Everly picks it up. Back to Reinhart. Lets the shot go. And Gibson makes the first save. When it comes to rookie points, and only Patrick Kane scores more points per game as Siri lets the shot go and it goes into the corner. Splits out in front. Reinhart will pick it up. Paul. Pass pass intercepted by Getzlaff. Now to Peary. Right up the middle is Stewart. Short pass to Peary, but there is Hall coming back defensively. Cuts right in front of his own net. Draisaitl across the line, and offside is the call.
Even though the Oilers overall in this building have a winning record against the Ducks, the last 17 games at Rexall have been in the Ducks' favor in a very heavy way in absolutely every aspect. Win-loss record, the power play, the goals allowed, the goals scored, it has been all Anaheim.
Oilers trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. And up in front of his own side is the call. Draisaitl across the line, and offside is the call.
Even though the Oilers overall in this building have a winning record against the Ducks, the last 17 games at Rexall have been in the Ducks' favor in a very heavy way. In Rexall have been in the Ducks' favor in a very Ducks. The last 17 games at Rexall have overall in this building have a winning record against the Ducks. The last 17 games at Rexall have been in the Ducks' favor in a very heavy way in absolutely every aspect. Win-loss record, the power. 17 games at Rexall have been in the Ducks' favor in a very heavy way in absolutely every aspect. Win-loss record, the power play, the goals allowed, the goals scored, it has been all Anaheim.
Oilers trying to snap a 4-game losing streak against the Ducks in this building. Out of the near side, Stoner takes the hit from Cassian as he gets the puck out. Chasing Clendening back into his own zone. Clendening dishes to Letestu. Mark Letestu sends it around the board. John Gibson stops it, lays it off the glass by Letestu, and it comes to Corey Perry. Off the board by Clendening.
Here's Lucic.
Nurse has Raquel on him as he drops it back for Letestu. After Cassian got by him, and that's going to be icing against. After Cassian got by him, that's going to be icing against the.
Adam Clendening
and that's going to be icing against the Oilers.
Adam Clendening has been getting better and better every game as well. But this one right here, Corey Perry thought there should have been an interference call on that. He pretty much got an argument. He squeezes Corey Perry up. Better and better call on that. He pretty much got an argument. He squeezes Corey Perry up pretty much without even getting a chance to get to the puck, moving out of his lane in order to do it. And we saw he let go on the Oilers side, and we'll see a couple let go on the Ducks side.
Horcoff wins the draw. Fowler with a wrist shot, and that one goes wide. Thompson. Horcoff. Garbutt. Swing and a miss. Fowler's got it. Cassian doesn't have a stick. Fowler's shot stopped by Talbot. On the near side, it's Garbutt again. Garbutt plays it behind the net. Gets by Horcoff. Waiting for it is Cam Fowler. He and Theodore are on the blue line. Ryan Garbutt. Cycles for Sean Horcoff. Horcoff knocked down. Gets the puck to Nate Thompson. Works it back to Fowler. Cam Fowler. And that puck goes up and out off of Lori Korpikoski.
Okay, you talked about the face-off prowess of the Anaheim Ducks to win the face-off here in a double deflection that Cam Talbot doesn't even see, but it gets in front of, and then there's Fowler again. Cam Fowler moving. Terrific footwork, just be moving, and now he's got all kinds of time to get the shot on net, and that kind of shot is the off the pads to somebody else shot. He's not looking to score there. He's looking to get a rebound.
Cam Fowler makes
but it gets in front of, and then there's Fowler again. Cam Fowler moving. Terrific footwork, just be moving, and now he's got all kinds of time to get the shot on net, and that kind of shot is the off the pads to somebody else shot. He's not to win the
Fowler. Cam Fowler. And out off of the
Okay, you talked about the face-off prowess of the Anaheim Ducks to win the face-off here in a double deflection that Cam Talbot doesn't even. Anaheim Ducks to win the face-off here in a double deflection that Cam Talbot doesn't even see. But Sturt gets it here in a double deflection that Cam Talbot doesn't even see. Anaheim Ducks to win the face-off here in a double deflection that Cam Talbot doesn't even see. But Sturt gets in front of, and then there's Fowler again. Cam Fowler moving. Terrific footwork, just be moving, and now he's got all kinds of time to get the shot on net. And there, that kind of shot is the off the pads to somebody else's shot. He's not looking to score there. He's looking to get a rebound.
They are still missing David Perron. He is out with a shoulder problem.
That's what David Perron played for the Ducks.
Adam Tucker sends it around the boards. Lander on the far side with Hendricks. Hendricks will come to the near side now. Racing over to keep it in is Mark Finley. They get it to Adam Cracknell. Cracknell being pounded by Getzlaff. Hit the referee. Ducks can't get it out. Cracknell at the line. Long shot blockered by Gibson up into the netting.
You wouldn't do this yourself, so why would you wash your car yourself? Leave the dirty work to the experts. Bubbles. Simply the
0% vertically scrolled.
Well, a reminder that Safeway's featured participating product for tonight's telecast is Kellogg's or Kashi cereal.
McDavid against Kessler. This time it's won by Kessler. Jakob Silverberg. Talbot. For Reinhardt, just out of his reach, back to the point. Long shot by Manson. And handled by Talbot. No rebound for Andrew Cogliano.
A lot of shots going at Cam Talbot. 11-11 so far shots on, but all this year, so man, a ton of rubber flying at the Oilers goaltender, but he has been terrific in his last 12 starts. He has gotten better and better. 8-3-1 in his last 12. Look at the goals against and his save percentage. He's throwing the two goose eggs out there as well. Cam Talbot has proven that he is definitely a number one goalie.
Gave up 3 goals on 26 shots in his last.
Better. 8-3-1 in his last 12. Look at the goals against and his save percentage. He's throwing the two goose eggs out there as well. Cam Talbot has proven that he is definitely a number one goalie.
Gave up 3 goals on 26 shots in his last start in San Jose when he got that win. One of 5 victories he has against Pacific Division foes. Gibson again around the boards. Hall cuts it off.
Russell.
Picked up by Raquel. Russell. An open wing. Russell waiting for it. He'll give it to Yakupov. He'll play it back to Nurse. Draisaitl. From his own zone. Leon Draisaitl off the boards to try and get by Raquel. Carrying on is Yakupov. Yakupov spinning at the line. Yakupov now to Nurse. Nurse, a wrist shot through traffic. Deflected off ball and just wide. Draisaitl to Yakupov. Back to Draisaitl. Back to Yakupov. Stopped by John Gibson. What a great give and go between Leon Draisaitl and Nail Yakupov.
2-0. Work down low. Like Taylor Hall in front of the net. He's going to escape. He's going to keep the play alive. Finds Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds Nail Yakupov on a give and go and go. But look at the unbelievable flexibility of John Gibson. The big man gets down and he splits to take away the chance for Nail Yakupov. I don't like that though. You can't, but look at the unbelievable flexibility of John Gibson. The big man gets down and he splits to take away the chance for Nail Yakupov. I don't like that though. You can't show the opposition that body language. Can't give him a hint. He's going to
go between. Deflected off ball and just wide. Draisaitl to Yakupov. Back to Draisaitl. Back to Yakupov. Stopped by John Gibson. What a great give and go between Leon Draisaitl and Nail Yakupov.
And they're going to have to work down low. And a 3-0 lead. Like Taylor Hall in front of the net. He's going to escape. Like Taylor Hall in front of the net. He's going to escape. He's going to keep the play alive. Finds Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds Nail Yakupov on a give and go. And look at the unbelievable flexibility of John Gibson. The big man gets down and he splits to take away the chance for Nail Yakupov. Don't like that though. You can't show the opposition that body language.
Couldn't get it to him. McDavid plays it back to Fane. Fane around the boards, intercepted by Silverberg, but it's picked up by Everly. Before more pages.
Microsoft window, YouTube video code, next keyboard shortcut, shift plus N button,
McDavid waiting for it.
scroll.
He will kick it to Everly. Kick in the corner, Fowler. Now to Cogliano. Through the middle comes Kessler. Kessler is moving in. Kessler can't get the shot away. He'll play it back to the point. Theodore waiting for it there. Cogliano able to keep it in. He overskated it. Here comes McDavid with Maroon. That was the end of their shift. Maroon will head off. 14:30 left to go in the second period. Ducks favor the Oilers by 12-11. Silverberg. Avoids the hit from
7
Hurst.
shots. And he's going to
Back up top it comes.
5.
Stoner able to keep it in against Cassian. Now an opportunity for Zach Cassian. Winds, fires, Gibson the save. And the rebound is cleared away by Sammy Vatanen. Horkoff to Garbutt. Ryan Garbutt. Hampus Lindholm shot. Stopped by Cam Talbot. Glendening takes the hit from Horkoff. Letestu for Korpikoski by him. Vatanen. Out of Horkoff. He'll just backhand it in. Nurse says thank you very much. Letestu. Korpikoski. He is checked by Vatanen. Stoner. Vatanen works his way to the red line and then is turned back by Hendricks. He'll have to give it to Stoner to get it in. Letestu around the boards for Hendricks. He'll flip that into that territory. Hampus Lindholm. Getzlaf with a hard backhand picked up by Stewart. Stewart going wide. Stewart's shot from a sharp angle goes off the glass on the near side and it comes right to Hampus Lindholm. He'll go across to Josh Manson. And down low for Brandon Peary. Reinhardt behind the net. Getzlaf with it now right out in front it comes and off the stick of Chris Stewart. Fired in by Hendricks over top of the net. Osterley swing and a miss, but there to keep it in is Matt Hendricks. Getzlaf wants to relieve the pressure, but he's not going to be able to get off the ice. That's going to be icing against Anaheim. Going to be able to get off the ice. Get it out. The top ball.
The cast so far to
the pressure, but he's not going to be able to get off the ice. That's going to be icing against Anaheim.
Zach Cassian has had some good chances, 2 so far tonight. Nice little play by Connor McDavid. Heavy on the stick, gets it to Cassian. Good hard shot, but John Gibson well out of the net on the hard blast. Look at where he is. That almost beats him to the 7 between the arm and the pad.
Osterley, a wrist shot, went off of Hall. Lindholm plays it off the boards, looking for Stewart. Can't get it out. Stewart gets another chance. He'll deliver to Peary. Send that puck in on to Talbot as the Ducks make changes. Draisaitl for Yakupov. Cleared in. Fowler picks it up. Cam Fowler to Perry. Perry now to Raquel. Raquel in traffic is stopped. Corey Perry has to wait for Jamie McGinn to clear. Jordan Osterley. Near side for Yakupov. Yakupov goes cross ice. Draisaitl can't get the pass to Hall, but Hall with the intercept. Out in front it comes, and unable to get his shot was Draisaitl. McGinn quickly back the other way with Theodore and Raquel. Bain to Hall. Hall to Yakupov. Yakupov flips it up in the air. Vatanen waits for it to come down. He will trickle as the Ducks get organized. Here is Silverberg off the end of his stick. Maroon gets stopped, and it's cleared into Oiler territory. Cogliano on the near side plays it to the middle. It was behind Kessler. Sekera to Maroon. Maroon trying to feed it through. Broken up by Botman. Picked up now by Clayton Stoner. Pagliano in the middle. Sends it in for Kessler. Broken up, and here come the Oilers back the other way. McDavid cuts to the middle. Drop pass for Maroon. Maroon moving in. Out in front. He comes for Glendening. Backhand chance. And a penalty coming up. Pagliano is down, but the penalty will be against the Anaheim Ducks. Kessler has some words with Nurse. When we come back, the Oilers on the power play. Rogers, Oilers hockey.
4 games to be played, and they're in a comfortable spot, both in the series and when they play at home. As I'm joined by Edmonton Oil Kings coach Steve Hamilton in Brandon, and you win 2 in a row. I'm guessing you would have been happy with 1. Are you ecstatic with 2?
Yeah, it's we're grateful for the opportunity. I mean, when you have to play game 73 at the end of the year, you don't know how that's going to play out, and really a good effort to get ourselves to Brandon, and then we made the most of 2 pretty important games.
Now, with the travel, it's a 2-3-2 series. Do you like that a lot, considering where you are in the series right now?
Yeah, it's a little bit unique with the distance to be covered and building availability and everything. So, 2-3-2 the way it's gone, it's certainly a good opportunity for us.
What does the coach do on the 12-hour bus ride?
Kill time, try and get some sleep, decompress, all the things that you'd try to do.
Steve, thanks. Congratulations on the 2 wins, and look forward to seeing a few more for your team.
Thanks very much, Gene.
All right, guys, back up to you.
Ryan Newt, Silverberg starts on the power play.
McDavid is to his left.
The Oilers on their second power play. McDavid back to Osterley. His shot is blocked by Kessler. Stopped by Scores! John Gibson, what a
work down low. Like Taylor Hall in front of net. He's going to escape. He's going to keep the play alive. Finds Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds Nail Yakupov on a give and go and goes better. This is a simple play where you're looking for pass. Unbelievable flexibility. John Gibson, the big man, gets down. He splits. Disappointing away.
Underneath, he overplayed it to the outside, and it found room underneath the elbow.
He can't show the opposition.
Tyler Pitlick's been a 5-year pro, and just every time he gets close to being a regular, he's been hurt, and he's in this opening night lineup.
Take away.
Don't you think
great
it's
give and go
injury that he's in as well?
Draisaitl to Yakupov. Back to Draisaitl. Back to Yakupov. Stopped by John Gibson. What a great give and go between Leon Draisaitl and Nail Yakupov.
Work down low. Like Taylor Hall in front of net. He's going to escape. He's going to keep the play alive. Finds Leon
Yakupov.
Work down low. Keep the play alive. Finds Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds Nail Yakupov on a give and go and go. And look at the unbelievable flexibility of John Gibson. The big man gets down and he splits to take away the chance for Nail Yakupov. I don't like that.
Can't by Kessler. Draisaitl. Set by Everly, and that was Hampus Lindholm who came over and got a piece of it.
That's a heck of a block, and one of the reasons that Hampus Lindholm is such a valuable young defenseman. The 13th block shot of the Ducks. A terrific pass. No-look pass. No-look pass. Jordan Everly fires as quickly as he possibly can. There's the penalty and misses. There's the injury to Andrew Pagliano. The Iron Man had to take a little bit of a willow. An iron to get back out on the ice after getting kicked in the stomach by a warm guy.
Minute 39 left to go in the penalty to Silverberg. The Oilers got 2 shots on their last power play. Hall with it now. Hall with his shot. McDavid in the corner, tied up there by Manson. Kessler. Now to Getzlaf. Getzlaf running some time off the clock, and he will finally send it down the ice. Osterley with McDavid, Hall, Draisaitl. And, of course, Jordan Eberle, who leads this team in power play goals. He's got 7 on the season. Fowler ties up with McDavid. The puck squirts free, and it's picked up by Cogliano. He's back out there, and he'll send it down the ice. Anaheim, number 1 in penalty killing in the league. They are 5th best on the road. Mark Letestu dishes off to Nail Yakupov. He snaps a shot, and that one rises over top of John Gibson. Quick release by Nail Yakupov. Starving, short-handed. Out there with Getzlaf, with drop. Back comes Letestu. Letestu going wide, feeds it out in front. Cleared away by John Gibson. Yakupov to Sekera. Andrei Sekera.
To Sekera.
Maroon waits out in front. Letestu takes that one, and Gibson made the save. Kotkowski rips one. And that will come out, and the penalty is over. Silver's out of the box.
These 2 goals.
Yeah, the Oilers now 0 for 2. They generated 1 shot on that power play. 14 shots for the Oilers now, 12 for the Ducks. Gibson the save, the rebound for covered by John Gibson.
Saved by John.
Nail Yakupov had 4 shots in the last game. Nail Yakupov had 4 shots in the last game. Watch this shot here. Quick release off the mask.
Scoreboard is Sean Horkoff, and he's getting a standing ovation from the fans for what he
0% vertically
was able to accomplish as a member of the Edmonton Oilers. 796 regular season games, also played 35 in the playoffs, and probably the most memorable game and the most memorable goal on the part of Sean Horkoff that he is being congratulated for here at Rexall Place was back in 2006. The Oilers were down 2-0 in their series to the San Jose Sharks, but Horkoff scored in triple overtime, giving the Oilers an idea that they could make their way further into the playoffs, Drew and Kevin.
It's my least
games to the end, congratulating down 2-0 in their series to the San Jose Sharks, but Horkoff's
playing in his one
Sean Horkoff.
second game of the playoff, National Hockey League. I asked about him today, and he said, it's not on the back 9 of my career. When you played over 1,000 games, you're kind of getting ready to make a putt on the 17th.
Good player, good teammate, good guy.
His team up by 1, but the Oilers pressing. 8 minutes left to go in the second period. Maroon goes up now. Maroon trying to get it to McDavid. It was cut off by Stoner.
4 goals, second period.
Stoner gets it out to center. Oilers making changes. The Hall line out there. Yakupov and Draisaitl. Vatanen to Stoner. Clayton Stoner, hard pass across for Perry, out of his reach. Nurse finds Hall.
What's up, Billy?
Hall brings it across the line.
Larson.
We'll give it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl now to Glendening. Glendening walks in and fires that one just wide. It got by Draisaitl.
I think he was looking at Nail Yakupov's stick. He was going for a shot pass, and it just missed.
Adam Glendening with 3 points in his last 2 games. Knocked there by Perry, who scores. Brandon Perry.
It just missed.
He walks in and fired that one just wide. It got by Draisaitl.
I think he was looking at Nail Yakupov's stick. He was going for a shot pass, and it just missed.
Adam Glendening with 3 points in his last 2.
For a shot pass, and it just missed.
Adam Glendening with 3 points in his last 2 games. Knocked there by Perry, who scored. By
Can't take back
7. And Perry came over at the trade deadline from Florida. This is his 7th game in a Duck uniform. He's now got 2 goals and 2 assists. Give him 13 goals altogether on the year. And the Ducks are ahead by 2. Cam Talbot covers and gets the whistle.
He's the costume, man.
Begin. Come into the game 3 points back of the LA Kings. Opportunity now for Sekera. He'll give it to Mark Fane. Fane up to Adam Cracknell. Cracknell throws that puck in. Lander Backhand, glove save, John Gibson.
And weren't even in that playoffs. Before the game started, the buzz was unbelievably loud. It was amazing.
Kassian behind the net. Letestu out in front. Zach Kassian with a wraparound. Letestu looking for it. Theodore may have prevented a goal from going in. Theodore can't get it by Kopakoski. Kassian with a puck now. Kopakoski gets by him. Corey Perry to Cam Fowler. Fowler stops up and chips it in as the Ducks make a change. Reinhart around the boards. Kopakoski checked by Ricard Raquel. Gets it to Reinhart. Now to Osterling. Jordan Osterling. 21 minutes, 21 seconds on average. No other rookie plays more than number 82. Batman will give it to Lindholm. Lindholm checked there by Maroon. The puck comes to Batman, and he and Lindholm are trapped in their own zone, and they'll wait as the Kessler line hops over the boards. Lindholm goes right up the middle. He hit Kessler with a pass. Calvin now to Sekera. Maroon to the middle. McDavid to Everly. Everly stops inside the line. Nice pass to Nurse. Quick shot. And steered aside by John Gibson. Shane Theodore to Cam Fowler. Fowler to Kessler. Ryan Kessler now to Theodore. Theodore brings it himself across the line. He'll dish off to Cogliano. Cogliano plays it into the corner. Silverberg. Check McDavid with a pass to Nurse. Paul with speed. Moving in against Fowler. Fowler checks him. Getzlaf back the other way with Stewart and Peary. Getzlaf stops. Pass just out of the reach of Stewart. The net comes off the moorings and we get a whistle. Mark Letestu in a bid for an Oiler goal is stopped right there by Theodore.
Been in hockey play since 1974. Back then it was the WHA, and one of the teams the Edmonton squad used to play was the Houston Aeros, and Anaheim Ducks assistant coach Rich Preston was part of that club. In fact, he played with the Aeros for 4 years. Now, prior to Marty Howe joining Gordy, his father, and Mark, his brother, in the same line, it was actually Rich that was the other winger on the line, and back then it was called How, and Who.
That's cold.
One of the great people in the game today, Rich Preston.
Also was an assistant coach with the Calgary Flames.
San Jose Sharks, Chicago Blackhawks. He's a hockey guy, man.
Team up 2-0 with 3:41 left to go in the second period. The Oilers out. Team up 2-0 with 3:41 left to go in the second period. The Oilers out shooting the Ducks. 17-14 as Draisaitl button hooks. To the middle it goes for Yakupov. Yakupov driving the net. Yakupov in front. Oh, hit the post with a serve. Oh, Taylor Hall comes oh so close as the puck comes back to Osterling. This line has gotten some chemistry in this hockey game, and they just have not been rewarded. Manson snaps the shot. How about the save? The rebound comes to Horkoff. Matt Hendricks hit by Thompson. Patton chops it out to center. Nurse to Cracknell. Adam Cracknell sends it around the boards. Waiting for it is Matt Hendricks. Hampus Lindholm gives it away. Fane slap shot. Gibson the save. No rebound. And we get a whistle.
As you said, Draisaitl, Yakupov, Paul have some chemistry. Chance goes off, Getzlaf, skate right to Taylor Hall. In the slot, off the post, misses the whack. The second chance at it, I should say. And here are the most even strength points this season. Taylor Hall. I think this is an impressive stat. 7th in the National Hockey League in even strength points. I think that's a very impressive stat. Something Taylor Hall talked about being better at the start of the year. Want to stay healthy, and he want to be better 5-on-5. He's done that.
25 goals on the season. 21 of them have come at even strength.
50 of his 60 points. Thank you, David.
Lander, Cracknell, And Hendricks, the forward line, with Sekera and Fane on the point. Kessler lining up against Lander. Lander wins it to Sekera, snaps a shot. That hit Cracknell. The puck sitting there, and it's cleared away by Sami Vatanen.
Sammy
Icing against Anaheim.
Sami Vatanen back in the lineup. You miss this guy. He's a talented player. Off the face-off. Puck comes back. Sami Vatanen just back because of his quickness. He's not a very big guy, but he's quick. He's a right-handed shooter. A quick right-handed shooter. Boy, he is a valuable commodity in the National Hockey League.
Comes into this game with 7 points in his last 8 games. That was before he missed 8 with a head injury. And he continues to stay out there.
Win. You need to have a
5-4 up one again by Anton Lander. Korkop forces the Oilers to regroup as he sent Cracknell outside the line. Hendricks comes together with Vatanen. Korkop. Down the boards it goes, and Talbot touches it, and that's going to be a whistle and a power play coming up for the Anaheim Ducks. That's going to drop. Down the boards it goes, and Talbot touches it, and that's going to be a whistle and a power play coming up for the Anaheim Ducks. It'll be their first to the outside the line. Hendricks, as he sent Cracknell outside the line. Hendricks, 28-point. Korkop forces the Oilers to regroup as he sent Cracknell outside the line. Hendricks comes together with Vatanen. Korkop. Down the boards it goes, and Talbot touches it, and that's going to be a whistle and a power play coming up for the Anaheim Ducks. It'll be their first of the game with just over 2 minutes left to go in the period.
Bet you didn't think a pontoon could do this. Precision and performance like you've never imagined. Manitou Pontoon Boats, available at Martin Motorsports.
Adam Cracknell getting the penalty. Wow. That would be what I would refer to as a soft call.
It is the #1 power play in the league, both overall and on the road. They are tied for third coming in with 52 power play goals. Ryan Getzlaf will take this draw against Mark Letestu. Getzlaf wins it right back to Sami Vatanen. Tied for one power play in the league, both overall and on the road. They are tied for third coming in with 52.
Wow. That would be what I would refer to as a soft call.
It is the #1 power play in the league, both overall and on the road. They are tied for third coming in with 52 power play goals. Ryan Getzlaf will take this draw against Mark Letestu. Getzlaf wins it right back to Sami Vatanen. He'll give it to Cam Fowler with 52 power play goals. Ryan Getzlaf will take this draw against Mark Letestu. Getzlaf wins 2 power play goals. Ryan Getzlaf will take this draw against Mark Letestu. Getzlaf wins it right back to Sami Vatanen. He'll give it to Cam Fowler. Fowler down low. It's by Perry. Getzlaf waiting for it. Brandon Perry is the other guy on that line. Letestu and Korpikoski are up front on this penalty kill to start. Nurse and Reinhart on the blue line. This is Fowler. Getzlaf back to Perry. Good defensive play there by Letestu to break up the pass. And now he intercepts the pass and sends it down the ice. He'll peel off. Hendricks and Lander hop over the boards. Reinhart joins Osterling. Vatanen to Getzlaf. Fires it around the boards. Waiting for it there is Jordan Osterling. Takes a hit from Vatanen. Brandon Perry plays it back to the point. Fowler to Perry. And back to Fowler, and it gets by number 4. Gibson plays it himself, almost gave it away to Hendricks. Hendricks has it now. Hendricks knocked down by Theodore. But Hendricks and McDavid keep it in. Less than a minute to go. As McDavid goes for a skate, he'll play it back to Osterley. 4-1. Osterley waits now. He'll fire it down the ice. 38 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 40 seconds left to go in the period. Raquel to Kessler. Kessler, Raquel right out in front. The shot comes on, and Talbot makes the save. The rebound cleared the length of the ice. Gibson plays it off the boards for Hampus Lindholm. Lindholm. McGinn waiting at the line as it comes back to Raquel. Raquel walks in, snaps the shot. Talbot to Getzlaf. He snaps the shot again. Talbot the save. The puck sits there, and it's picked up by Reinhardt. Crackles out of the penalty box.
Wasn't called.
Anaheim had 3 shots, but do not get the armor of the Oilers on that power play. They have a 2-0 lead, though, David, as we head to the third period.
Another goal added by Brandon.
2 goals as a member of the Anaheim Ducks in 7 games, 13 overall. Ryan Kessler against Connor McDavid in the face-off circle is no contest. The number 1 guy against the rookie. But Connor McDavid has won 9 draws of the 13 he has taken. Ryan Getzlaf has won just 3 and lost 8. Ryan Getzlaf came into the game at 59%. Tonight, he has won just 28% of his draws.
That tells me that the Oilers have been ready since the get-go. They've been engaged in this game.
And by period, Silverberg. Talbot plays it around the boards, and it's cleared in by Jacob Silverberg. Talbot plays it around the boards. Silverberg keeps it in for Cogliano. Cogliano's shot hit the side of the net. Silverberg's got it. Silverberg plays it back to the point. Fowler lets it go. It is blocked by Eberle. Eberle backhands it in. Eberle still has it. Goes cross ice. Opportunity in front for Maroon. Gibson was down. Maroon a chance to score against his old team on this first matchup against the Ducks. We saw that in the game against Los Angeles. His second goal of the night, very similar. Gibson sends it around the boards. Kept in by Yakupov. Centering pass, picked off. There is Hampus Lindholm to play it off the glass and out. Osterley is checked by McGinn, but does manage to get the puck into Duck territory. Lindholm finds Perry on the near side. Corey Perry will backhand it in. Ricard Raquel can't get it to his line mate, Jamie McGinn, and the Oilers get the puck out. Corey Perry scored in the first period. It was Brandon Curry in the second. That's where we stand. The last time these teams met was a 2-1 overtime game on February the 26th in favor of the Ducks. The Oilers won the first matchup in overtime, 4-3. Draisaitl checked at the line. He's back in his own zone. He will give it to Andre Sekera. Sekera goes right up the middle for Cassian. He had Vatanen all over him. Ryan Getzlaf. Clayton Stoner. Back to the captain. Peary waits. Tried to get that slack pass into Getzlaf. Getzlaf, drop pass, Vatanen. He lost an edge, and the Oilers try and take advantage. Here comes Cassian. Cassian stops, feeds it in front. The big rebound is picked up by Peary. Peary gets the line, shoots it in. The Ducks want to make a change. They will be home to play Calgary on Wednesday and then Vancouver on Friday. That will be the 7th straight game against Canadian teams. They're 2-1-1 here in the 5th game of their 5-game road trip.
It is a long road trip at this time of the year, for sure.
Right, 15th on the road. They're 18, 14, and 5. Osterley. Check. And as the puck sits behind the net, the Oilers trying to get it free. Lander digging for it. Been given a big hit there by Cracknell. Knocked down by Hendricks. This shot from Osterley rattles off the glass. Garbett picks it up on the near side. He will give it to Horkoff, and Horkoff content just to backhand that puck out. For the Oilers, this is the start of their final three-game homestand. They've got Calgary in here, but not until next Saturday. And then Vancouver on Wednesday, and we will close out the history of the Edmonton Oilers here at Rexall on that night.
5 o'clock start that night.
Ceremony to follow, and we'll have it all for you here on Sportsnet. Nurse right in front of his own bench, checked by Silverberg, moving into Cogliano. Silverberg slaps the shot, and Talbot makes the save. Well, there's the first whistle. We've got 16-12 left to go in the third.
Patrick Maroon would have loved this. Entry is kept in by Jordan Everly. Long pass to McDavid. McDavid just misses on Patrick Maroon. His feet are turned. He's thinking pass all the way, and Patrick just can't get a stick down on time. And then there's Patrick Maroon leaning over, and I should have had that.
Maroon has got 5 points in his last 2 games, including a pair of goals against LA on Saturday.
Hard slash is going to be coming down.
Hall, Draisaitl, cross ice for Yakupov, touched by Ricard Raquel. And the Oilers get his last 2 games, including a pair of goals against LA on Saturday.
Hard slash is going to be coming down.
Hall, Draisaitl, cross ice for Yakupov.
Over, and
Maroon has got 5 points in his last 2 games, including a pair of goals against LA on Saturday.
Hard slash is going to be coming down.
Hall, Draisaitl, cross ice for Yakupov, touched by Ricard Raquel. Maroon has got 5 points in his last 2 games, including a pair of goals against LA on Saturday.
Hard slash is going to be coming down.
Hall, Draisaitl, cross ice for Yakupov, touched by Ricard Raquel. And the Oilers get their 3rd power play of the game.
The Brick, saving you more on furniture, mattresses, appliances, and big screen TVs.
Tonight's Safeway $1 Million Score and Win grand prize winner will receive a trip for 2 to a Dreams Resort and Spa, courtesy of redtag.ca, where Canada shops for great travel deals. Tonight's grand prize winner is Tony Benai of Spruce Grove, Alberta. Congratulations, Tony. Shop at Safeway today. You could be our next lucky winner.
Corey Perry is in the penalty box for slashing. Osterley at the line. Hall, Draisaitl.
Great travel deals. Tonight's
October 12 slash
winner is
10
Tony
minutes.
Benai of Spruce Grove, Alberta.
Current value for 7 minutes, 7 minutes, 30.
Jim, when you look at physical, so he
Shop at
tries to
Safeway
live
today.
one
You could be our next
and you mentioned
lucky
a
winner.
young player trying to make
Congratulations,
his
Tony.
mark in the
Shop at
National
Safeway
Hockey
today.
League.
You could be our
That
next
timing there as Russell
Spruce
turned
Grove,
around
Alberta.
with the reverse
Congratulations, Tony.
pass.
Shop at Safeway today. You could be our next lucky
So the
winner.
first penalty and an early opportunity for the Oilers to get this
Corey
crowd
Perry is in the penalty
back
box
on
for
their feet.
slashing.
Power play is brought to you by BioSteel Sports
Osterley
Nutrition,
at
the
the line.
choice for everyday performance.
Hall,
Drink the
Draisaitl,
biggest for strength.
McDavid.
Brian Nugent
Corey Perry is in the penalty box for slashing.
is to his left, Maroon to his right.
Winner is Tony Benai of Spruce Grove, Alberta. Congratulations, Tony. Shop at
Anaheim Ducks
Safeway
versus
today. You
Edmonton
could be
Oilers
our
3/28-16
lucky winner.
YouTube audio playing tab item YouTube video player group play keyboard shortcut
Corey
button
Perry
pause
is in the
check
penalty box
0%
for
vertically
slashing.
scroll.
Osterley at the line. Hall, David back up top for Osterley. He'll give it back to the rookie. McDavid goes cross ice. Everly. McDavid back up top for the Oilers as Everly has the rookie. McDavid play it to McDavid. McDavid back up top for Osterley. He'll give it back to the rookie. McDavid goes cross ice. Everly steps his shot. Gibson the glove save. He'll hang on.
Tonight's Edmonton Oilers power plays are brought to you by BioSteel. Drink the pink.
Jordan Everly. It's a beautiful opportunity. He times this perfectly coming off the boards. Back to Connor McDavid. Creates that own shooting lane. It's still not quite quick enough. It's just that little bit of handle that allows Gibson to get over. Although in
In action tonight, and were winners, so they move to the Final Four as both nurses for their respective teams are Pia's.
Cross ice for Draisaitl. Back to Eberle. Horkoff. Kessler will get how low he'll get. He wins that draw. Vatanen sends it down the ice. The Oilers with 40 power play goals this season. 21 of them have come here at Rexall Place. Hall. McDavid. Cross ice for Draisaitl. Back to Eberle. Horkoff on the intercept. He will give it to Getzlaf. Moving in, 3-on-1, shorthanded. Getzlaf broken up by Osterley. And the rookie thwarts that play and allows the Oilers to come back with Hall. Hall stops up. Taylor Hall plays it back to the point. Osterley waiting for it there. He'll come to the near side for Eberle. Jordan Eberle down low for McDavid. McDavid to Hall. Hall snaps the shot off of Fowler's stick. To the corner it goes. Hall waiting for it. Draisaitl is in front. Osterley now to Eberle. Eberle looking for the stick of Draisaitl. That missed the target. 40 seconds of power play time remaining. Osterley at the blue line. Throws it towards the net. Hall looking for the rebound. McDavid with it now. McDavid down to Hall. Hall back for McDavid. McDavid out in front. Cleared by Clayton Stoner. And finished off by Ryan Getzlaf.
Had opportunities. They had really good chances. Gibson just keeping everything out. That was an unbelievable save the last one.
22 shots for the Oilers. Chance for one last rush. Maroon on the near side. Out there with Korpikoski. Yakupov. Letestu feeds it in front. Maroon lets a shot go. Pad save by Gibson. Penalty is over. 2 shots. Perry out of the box. Good play by Letestu to break up that pass intended for Cogliano. Oilers now 0 for 3 with a man advantage. Sekera. Around the boards. Waiting for it is Hendricks. Matt Hendricks fires it in. Gibson will corral it there for Hampus Lindholm. Lindholm takes a bump as he sends it around to McGinn. McGinn down the ice. Perry checked by Fane. Raquel carries on for the Ducks. Sent to the boards there by Adam Cracknell. Hendricks and Landers start away. Pass for Nurse. Nurse to the middle. And that's broken up by Stoner. Now an opportunity for Perry. Perry and McGinn. Here's Perry to McGinn. McGinn's shot. Stopped by Talbot. Reaches out and covers the puck and gets the whistle. A little help from your friends always helps when you're a rookie goaltender. Watch Horkoff and Stoner.
The only nurse who is in sporting action this evening. It's difficult to get Darnell and Key in the same place because their schedules often conflict at the Pan Am Games. They were together. They were even together for a nice interview on the Tim and Sid show. And of course, Darnell has had the opportunity to watch his sister represent Canada, but he's never watched her play for UConn, the University of Connecticut, who were in action tonight and were winners. So they move to the Final Four as both nurses for their respective teams are Pia's the success.
Wow. That was well done.
Kid sharp tonight.
Yeah, I
for UConn, the University of Connecticut, who were in action tonight and were winners. So they move to the Final Four as both nurses for their respective teams are Pia's the success.
Wow.
That represent Canada, but he's never watched her play for UConn, the University of Connecticut, who were in action tonight and were winners. So they move to the Final Four as both nurses for their respective teams are Pia's the success.
Wow. That was well done.
Kid sharp tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming.
Pause. Done. Pause. Fast play. Repurchase. 1 hour, 28 minutes, 46 seconds.
League among rookies when it comes to ice time. He is also second in hits. His team, though, trails by 2. Sekera at the point. Down low for Maroon. Out with McDavid and Eberle. Fane steps up against Peary. Peary chops it down the ice. The race is on. Silverberg gets there first. Sekera. Checked by Silverberg, along with Kessler and Cogliano. Cogliano with a steal. Andrew Cogliano at the blue line. Eberle stole that pass and starts back. He'll give it to Maroon. Maroon just inside the line. Cross ice. Over the stick of McDavid. And a penalty coming up. And it will be holding. And Hampus Lindholm,
I think it's
got
Connor.
spun around by Connor McDavid, and he will go to the box.
I think this could have been either or both of them, or neither of them. So Connor McDavid just misses the pass, goes in the corner. They've both been tangled. They both wrap up with each other. Lindholm goes down. It's each guy wrapping each other up. Do you not have to let that one go and just let them play it out? I'm sorry, I thought the previous call was soft that I talked about. That's a horrible call.
I'm not paying your fines.
Okay.
Second power play for Anaheim. Fowler to Vatanen. Out there with Perry, Getzlaf, and Perry. Brandon Perry leads it for Getzlaf. Back to the point. It comes for Fowler. Fowler waits. Now he'll give it to Vatanen. Steps into a slap shot, and he whistled that one high. Getzlaf. Back to Fowler. He'll give it back to the captain. Ryan Getzlaf feeds it down low for Perry. Perry comes all the way back to Fowler. His shot. And that one gets deflected into the netting, and checking his stick and finding it's breaking was Mark Letestu.
You talked about it earlier, Kevin. The first 33 games, the Pacific Division ranked, they're in last place, and the numbers are just ugly. And the last 41 games, unbelievable winning percentage, 756, and now they're buying the LA Kings to be top of the division. You have that home ice advantage in the first couple rounds of the playoffs.
It is 1-1 in that game between LA and San Jose.
The numbers are just ugly. And the last 41 games, unbelievable winning percentage, 756, and now they're buying the LA Kings to be top of the division. You have that home ice advantage in the first couple rounds of the playoffs.
It is 1-1 in that game between LA and San Jose. Getzlaf drops for Perry. A nice play by Lander to break it up.
Pause. Wave. Current position. Rewind. Play. Pause.
As Lander is calling,
Rewind. 15
went off
seconds.
the glass before it went out.
Rewind.
He was quick to point
Rewind.
that out.
Current position. 1 hour, 32 minutes, 3 seconds.
I love that rule just for the simple fact that you've got... No.
But he
went up.
Loses the challenge.
Maybe it was his stick that made the sound on the boards. Let's have a look at it.
Now watch him bang the glass.
Yeah, he's banging the glass. But the Anaheim Ducks are calling... He got a whack there, too, from Corey Perry. Anton's banging the glass. Corey Perry is saying it's right out, and now it's a 5-on-3 for a dynamite power play.
They have scored 3 5-on-3 goals this year. The Anaheim Ducks will have 1 minute and 13 to work with. Huge kill coming up now for the Edmonton Oilers. Sekera got the puck for Korpikoski, and he got it down the ice.
Patrick Maroon is up on his bench. He's yelling at the official for the hold that Corey Perry had. Patrick Maroon's really giving it to any referee that's nearby.
Kessler back to Ryan Getzlaf. Getzlaf directing traffic. Getzlaf takes his time. He'll feed Fowler. There is Vatanen. Slap pass for Getzlaf. Broke it up. He'll work it back to Fowler. Again, Vatanen had his stick ready. Now he'll peel off as Perry's got the puck. Kessler out in front. Here's Fowler's shot. Rebound for Getzlaf. Covered by Talbot. The puck is loose. And finally, Talbot gets the whistle.
So we showed Mark Letestu talking to Darnell Nurse in the first period. He actually settles Patrick Maroon down because Patrick Maroon is upset at this. That hook, that trip right there by Ryan Getzlaf off the faceoff that allowed the Ducks to get the puck and keep it in the zone. Patrick Maroon was standing on the bench, and Mark Letestu just said, hey, settle down, take it easy. So Letestu, again, proving to be a good leader.
Hendricks now will line up against Kessler.
Mark Letestu just said, hey, settle down, take it easy. So Letestu, again, proving to be a good leader.
Hendricks now will line up against Kessler. Hendricks. Kessler wins the draw. Back to Fowler. Fowler will give it to to Theodore, get it back again. This is Getzlaf down low. Great battle in front. Kessler against Hendricks. Fowler goes to Perry right out in front, and he tried to get it to Getzlaf. Theodore will now give it to Fowler quickly to Getzlaf. Getzlaf moving in, and a pass intercepted by Hendricks and fired the length of the ice. And Connor McDavid is ready to get back out there. It'll be 5-on-4 now for the next 45 seconds. 2 shots on that 5-on-3. Raquel. He'll bring it in, send it around the boards. Osterley giving a bump. Fights that off. Can't get it by McGinn. Back to the point it comes. Shea Theodore. He'll go cross ice. Hampus Lindholm. Ricard Raquel. Raquel checked by Sekera. This is Theodore. Side of the net. Jamie McGinn thought he had a goal. And up off the crossbar and straight down.
We'll have to have a look at that one.
10 seconds to go, and the penalty to Anton Lander. Theodore gains the line, fires it in. Talbot trying to slow it down for Darnell Nurse. The penalty is over. Teams at even strength. Stewart works it back to Stoner. Stoner fakes the shot. Now he'll let a wrister go, and a blocker save for Cam Talbot. Hall with speed, moving in against Stoner. Drop pass for Draisaitl. Back to Hall. Hall centers it out in front. And it's cleared by Raquel. Outlet pass, and racing after it is Thompson. But it will be icing, much to the chagrin of centers it out in front. It's Stoner. Drop pass for Draisaitl. Back to Hall. Hall centers it out in front. And it's cleared by Raquel. Outlet pass, and racing after it is Thompson. But it will be icing, much to the chagrin of number 44.
Let's have a look. Jamie McGinn, just as the dying seconds of the Shark or the Oilers penalty kill, tips it up off the crossbar. One more time, off Cam Talbot, off the crossbar, and stays just out. That's as close as it's going to get.
Ducks now with 24 shots. The Oilers 23. 8:49 left to go in regulation time. Giving it to a shot, and that was blocked by Nate Thompson. Maroon giving a shove there by Stoner. The puck in the corner, still alive. McDavid digs it out. Maroon to Eberle. Eberle back up top for Fane. A wrist shot. Gibson got a piece of that and sent it up into the netting. Rogers Oilers hockey from Rexall Place, right here on Sports. Rogers Oilers hockey from Rexall Place, right here on Sports.
On Scotiabank Wednesday Night Hockey, it's a matchup of size and skill. As Eric Carlson and the Senators take on Dustin Buckland and the Jets at 7:30
current position, 1 hour, 37 minutes. Current position, 1 hour, 37, rewind, 15 seconds. Current position, 1 hour, 37 minutes.
Anaheim to take on Ryan Getzlaf and the Ducks. That's Wednesday night on Sportsnet. And speaking of the Flames, we will join them in progress right away off to Glendale, Arizona. They are currently in the second period, tied at 1.
Gene, here's their 8:24 left to go in the third period. Yakupov scores. The third period. Yakupov back up top for Fane. A wrist shot. Gibson got a piece of that and sent it up. The puck in the corner, still alive. McDavid digs it out. Maroon to Eberle. Eberle back up top for Fane. A wrist shot. Gibson got a piece of that and sent it on.
And net one.
Played in safe. Is the puck. Ray Sekera. Hall and Yakupov and Draisaitl. Fane can't keep it in. He'll chase. McDavid Oilers back into their own zone. They don't want to make a change. Sekera will wait as the Oilers scramble to get off. Batman brings it in. It was like trying to squeeze into a Volkswagen when you were in college in the 60s.
It's a clown college.
Hall moving in. Given a bump there by Stoner. Fans here at Rexall coming alive. Hall with the puck now. Hall feeds it out in front. Kept in at the line by Reinhart. Batman plays it around the boards. Reinhart waiting for it. Reinhardt drops it back for Yakupov. Yakupov unable to keep it in. Nurse comes over and takes it away from Raquel. He'll play it off the boards for Hall. Hall winding up in neutral ice across the blue line. Hall hangs on. Gets back to the point. Letestu keeps it in. Lets his shot go. Just go wide. Another chance in the backhand for Letestu. That one missed. Getzlaf with it now. They'll play it to Stoner. Stoner off the boards for McGinn. McGinn checked by Osterley. 26 shots for the Oilers, 24 for the Ducks. Letestu bangs it in. Fowler back to get it around the boards for Horkoff. Horkoff for Garbutt. Out to center it goes. Nate Thompson with it now. Thompson. Pass for Garbutt.
Pause. Button. Look like that studio. One notification. Sportsnet now. NHL News. Ducks presented with Lord Injury. Attachment.
McDavid carries on from the corner. Sekera at the point. Andre Sekera. Shot was broken up by Thompson. Now it is Horkoff as Thompson makes his way slowly to the Anaheim bench. Garbutt snaps a shot that misses. Pagliano keeps it in on the near side. Ryan Garbutt turns, lets it go. That one hit the side of the net. Pagliano, Kessler, and Garbutt. Now Silverberg hops over the boards as the Oilers come back. Jakob Silverberg gets it to Hampus Lindholm. To Pagliano, he'll backhand it in. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left to go here in regulation time. Silverberg from behind the net. Plays it out in front. Osterley had tied up Kessler. Draisaitl with it now. He'll pump it in. Maroon. Hard hit. And Josh Manson just getting up now. And he will make his way slowly to the bench as a penalty is coming up to Patrick Maroon. 6 attackers on the ice for the Ducks. Lindholm to Silverberg, back to Lindholm. Lindholm drop pass for Perry. Perry will give it to Getzlaf. Getzlaf back to Peary. Brandon Peary, Getzlaf hammers a shot off the glass high. Getzlaf with it now. Getzlaf taking his time. Draisaitl will touch it. And a penalty coming. Getzlaf high. Getzlaf with it now. Getzlaf taking his time. Draisaitl will.
McDavid, of course, he was putting on a clinic.
Huge kill for the Oilers as Letestu set to take this draw against Kessler. Off a scramble, the Oilers.
Build an end.
Angela Ilchuk that's made it 2-1. Yakupov at 11:40 of this third period that's made it 2-1. But now the Oilers penalty killers have to go to work. 1:34 left to go on the penalty.
Play for current position. Rewind. Play.
3:38 on the clock.
15 play. Rewind. Play. Fast pause. Button. Fast play. Rewind current position. 1 hour. 43 minutes. Rewind current position. Rewind current position. Rewind current position. 1 hour. 43 minutes. 11 seconds.
Nurse. Kessler comes up with it. Gets it to Lindholm. Lindholm was alone, but he couldn't get that puck to settle down. He'll play it back to Shea Theodore. Hendricks out there now on the penalty kill along with Anton Lander. Nurse changes. Sekera will join Osterley. Lindholm drops it back for Peary. He bobbles it, but he does get it to Theodore. Now to Getzlaf. Ryan Getzlaf, that center, being shadowed there by Anton Lander. He'll go back as the Ducks make changes. They're in no hurry right now. 2:50 on the clock, 40 seconds of power play time remaining. Fowler for the pass for Vatanen. Sammy Vatanen lays it down low. Sekera's got it. Sekera rips it around the boards. It hit Perry. He'll keep it in for Brandon Peary. Perry on the far side. Vatanen is there. Fowler on the blue line with him. Getzlaf being watched by Hendricks. Gets it back to Vatanen. Vatanen to Fowler. Fowler takes his time. Fowler down low for Corey Perry. Works his way out in front. Lander can't get it by Buckman. His shot is blocked. Perry picks it up in the corner. 5 seconds left to go, and the penalty to Patrick Maroon. Fowler with the puck now. Buckman waits, feeds it out in front. Perry with it as the penalty is over. Maroon is on the ice. 5 on 5, but 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Getzlaf takes his time in the corner. He'll give it to Brandon Perry as the Ducks make changes with the puck in the Oilers zone. Getzlaf backhands it in. Perry circles the net. Corey Perry works it out in front, lost the handle. The Oilers have a chance now. And the pass from Maroon out of his reach. And that's going to be icing against the Edmonton Oilers as we go downstairs to Gino. Perry circles the net, changes with the puck in the Oilers zone. Getzlaf backhands it in. Perry circles the net. Corey Perry works it out in front, lost the handle. The Oilers have a chance now. And it held the puck in for Maroon out of his power, overskated the puck. Going to be icing. And he hit Pouliot.
You got to get makes a move, trying to bank one in, or trying to find Lucic in front.
Jim, that's something you got to get used to in a new building. Mention the goaltending for the Calgary Flames. That's going to be the key as they try to settle themselves in and get themselves back into the playoffs. Last year was just October, November, defensively as a team, but also in goal, they had real problems, and that's why we have a little bit more emphasis on the start for Elliott. Here's McDavid. This is what you're going to get used to, is a lot of extra checks, and you saw McDavid go down. Back, we have a little bit more emphasis on the start for Elliott. Here's McDavid. This is what you're going to get used to, is emphasis on in goal. They had real problems, and that's why we have a little bit more emphasis on the start for Elliott. Here's McDavid. This is what you're going to get used to, is a lot of extra checks, and you saw McDavid go.
1 minute, 40 seconds.
The Oilers score. To all those people who $1 million, Evan, we'd like to Safeway score and win prizes. You could be our next lucky winner.
1 minute, 40 seconds left to go here in the third period.
Wait for current position. 1 hour, 46 minutes, 36 seconds.
Edmonton Oilers to go here in the third period. The fifth and final meeting between the Edmonton Oilers and the Anaheim Ducks. Lander against Kessler. On the face-off, Sekera to Osterley. Keep our eye on Cam Talbot. Lander gets the puck in.
Screen locked.
Here comes Talbot. He's at the hash marks as the Oilers Everly. Maroon. Talbot headed to the bench. There's the shot. Gibson makes the save but falls awkwardly. 6 attackers on the ice. McDavid from the corner. McDavid back to Nurse at the point. Nurse down low for Hall. Hall checked by Kessler. Ryan Kessler and Hall go down. And Reinhart can't get the puck in. Less than a minute to go. Nurse has to wait as the Oilers clear. They do now. And a shot towards the empty net goes wide. It's going to be tipped, so no icing. 50 seconds left to go. The Ducks able to get a change in. Hall has to circle to get away from Getzlaf. Now he'll go cross ice. Fowler on the intercept. Fowler uses the glass.
Heading level 3. Edmonton Oilers vs Los Angeles Kings NHL 17 Nov.15.
The puck to the line. Hall plays it back to Osterley. 30 seconds left to go.
0% vertically score.
And offside is the call at the Duck blue line.
27.8 seconds left. Now we'll be looking
that help extend
at timeout. The way you want to set up, but it's unique in this situation because the players outside the face-off is outside
because you're built different.
Let's take a look at the play of the game. Saying we've got to
0%.
But he was there. It's brought to you by Rogers NHL Game Center Live. Follow your team on any screen from anywhere.
First goal's a big goal, but it's so beautifully executed. The breakout pass, the touch pass, it creates a 2-on-1 and then finished off by a big-time goal scorer, Corey Perry. Head up, perfect shot, right up in the top corner. Everything about that play was textbook. That's why it's our Rogers play of the game.
Corey Perry now on a 4-game point streak, his 31st goal of the year, and his 23rd in his career against the Oilers in game number 43. 27.8 seconds on the clock. The face-off just outside the blue line. The 7.8 empty. Right, it in. The draw against Ryan Kessler. Maroon, Everly, Hall, McDavid, Sekera. From the face-off, Draisaitl. Back to Maroon, Everly, Hall, McDavid, Sekera. From the face-off, Draisaitl, Hall, McDavid, Sekera. From the face-off, Draisaitl. Back to Sekera, near side for Hall. Hall will send it in. Fowler stops it. Cam Fowler flips it down towards the empty net. That will miss, and another icing coming up against the Ducks.
Interesting choice by Fowler, though, eh?
With just a 1-goal lead, he decides to go for the empty net. He hasn't had a goal in 11 games. That may have been the reason.
And that's why Getzlaf was coming over to say something to him. Maybe he was looking for just a flip and some backspin to get it to die before it crossed the goal line.
The Oilers dominating in the face-off circle. They need to do it again here with Draisaitl against Kessler. From the draw, scramble. Getzlaf working hard to get it out. Can't do it. Hall brings it in, and the whistle goes.
I don't think this was offside. It didn't look like, for me, it was offside up here, but we'll have a look at this. The referee, the linesman called a late offside.
Mark Wheeler.
Puck gets kicked. I don't think that's offside.
Wow.
Current position. Rewind. 50. Current position. 1 hour, 51 minutes. Rewind. Current position.
So the face-off outside the blue line with 7.2 seconds to go. Maroon with a big hit. Sekera will not get the shot. John Gibson gets his 18th victory. The Anaheim Ducks get 2 big points as they've got 94 on the season now.
Yeah, a little bit of nastiness there as Patty Maroon still upset over the ending of the game, and he and Chris Stewart became entangled with each other.
Pause. Done.